Alright, let's play more Danganronpa. Let's get right to it. Where were we? We were in the middle of chapter 3, right? Like, just still in the free time? That's where I think we were. And we appear to have free time right now. And 91 of these things. Okay, let's go ahead and start this off in the most boring way possible. And we'll do what, I think it was what Sorion wanted me to do. Oh, hey, the nurse's office, that's right. But we'll go, and we are gonna use Monokuma's thing 91 times. Right, we'll try them one at a time, why not? Give it a shot. Alright, so we're gonna be here for a little while. You might argue I could have and should have done this off stream, and I would agree with you, but I didn't think about it until just now. So I'm just gonna make comments on all the things I find. Oh, some more coffee, great. That's, who likes coffee? I don't know, I have a few guesses. Oh, a bow, that looks like something Junko would have liked. Well, too late now, she's dead. So that's not going to be very helpful to us. Oh, great, another sword. Who loves swords? Don't we all love swords? Except, I have no idea. That sword's probably also useless. What the fuck was that? That was like, I have no idea. It looked like a fucked up carrot, sort of. Oh, a book, maybe? Maybe that was a book? Oh, some donuts. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna hang out with Hina. We are absolutely gonna hang out with Hina because we found some donuts. That's a banner, I guess, maybe? That looked sort of like a banner. Oh, another thong. Perfect. That's exactly what every high schooler needs, I guess. Thanks, Monokuma. Oh, a bento box. That's very cute. That one was pretty clear to see. Nice. I love it. Oh, a cassette, I think? That looked like a cassette. Must have been. I don't know what else I could... Wow, my voice just cracked. Oh, a fucking creepy doll. Perfect. What's next? A fax machine? That looked like a fax machine. It looked too... It had, like, paper coming out of it, so I don't think it was a telephone. Oh, another pair of scissors. Lucky? Oh, what the fuck does this mean? Oh my god, I get a second roll for 1 coin? Oh, some facial cream, maybe? Maybe? I don't know what it was. Some steak, I guess. What? A gamepad? Ooh, that's very cute. And then what comes next? Oh, some chips. Delicious. Oh my god, did I get lucky again? No, I didn't. Oh, a dandelion. That's a weird prize. Come on. Oh, another banner. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Oh, a fish? A goldfish? Golden fish? Not goldfish. Kind of different things. Oh, another radio. Wait, did I already get that radio? I don't know. I thought I'd already gotten that radio. Maybe I didn't. Who knows? Oh, another pair of shears. I'm kind of already regretting. Oh, more facial cream. Perfect. It's just what I needed. Just what I wanted. Just what I needed. A onesie for Little Red Riding Hood. Oh, another one. What is that? It's like, oh, it's like an Easter Island keychain. Okay. It just looks weird as fuck. Oh, a bouquet, I think. That's very cute. Oh, another one of those. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get down to 60, and then I'm going to do 6 rolls of 10 each, because this is fucking painful. A vice, I think? Or a clamp of some sort? That's what that looked like. A gun? Maybe? Oh, I'm lucky. That's nice. Watch this be a repeat of something that's stupid. Oh, it's some ramen, maybe? Oh, some, like, shorts. Some weird shorts. Old-timey, like, bloomers. Oh, another donut. That reminds me we're gonna hang out with Hina. Oh, I'm lucky. I've gotten lucky 3 times today. That came out wrong. Oh, a cat hairpin. That's adorable. I love it. Oh my fuck, I'm double lucky. Alright, let's go. A tree. Alright, let's do 10. That still took me only down to 35%. Doing 10. I got... what is that? Look, a bow and arrow? Oh, another cup of coffee. Jesus. Okay. Oh, that's a bomb? I don't know what that was. I'm just gonna do in increments of 10 here. Okay. Maybe a magazine? Oh, I got lucky. Hooray. Oh, another cat hairpin. That's cute. But at least that one was free. Oh, some bunny headphones, or earmuffs. More earmuffs is a better word than headphones for what those are. Alright, oh, another Easter Island keychain. Damn. Oh, I'm lucky! Is it something new? Damn, it's not. It's that... oh, that looks more like... maybe like a calendar? Should probably get going. Yeah, we should, Makoto. Okay, let's see what we've got now, though. Okay, potato chips. A staple snack food made by frying thin potato slices in oil. Beware its dangerously high calorie count. I know, right? Prismatic hardtack. A tough, long-lasting cracker used mainly as an emergency ration. Each piece contains a full 7 different flavors. That's a weird way to say that. Oh, it's a ration. A set of canned and vacuum-sealed foodstuffs. The taste isn't bad, and certain snakes that enjoy hide-and-go-seek are just crazy about it. Ha, that's funny. A flotation donut. A gigantic donut that doubles as a flotation device, and naturally, you can snack on it while floating out to sea. It comes in a variety of styles. That's fucking weird. Overflowing lunchbox. A lunchbox stuffed with rice, ginger, carrots, peppers, mushrooms, and more. It's meat-free, so you vegetarians out there are covered too. Kitten hair clip. A hair clip in the shape of a little kitty cat. Properly placed, it can make a girl positively sparkle. God of War charm. A charm devised by the protective deity of martial arts, the great and gracious Kashima. Okay. Torneko's pants. That's a weird name. The latest style from premier gothic Lolita fashion label, Wonder Dungeon. Oh, bunny earmuffs. One of the most popular items from gothic Lolita designer Ina Bauer. I already seen all those. Layering shears. A specialized set of scissors used to create advanced styling designs. Watch the edges. Oh. Unending dandelion. A dandelion toy. You can blow the fluff away and the attached string will pull it back, so you can do it over and over and over and over and... oh. Well, that's weird. Cherry blossom bouquet. A collection of branches from the sakura tree. In the language of flowers, cherry blossoms represent a woman of superior beauty. Ooh, well, that's very cute. Muramasa. The strongest weapon ever made. It's great for dungeon diving and lets you warp through walls. Of course, it doesn't actually exist in this reality, so... Raygun Zurion. Created with the high-tech future technology. Oh, with high-tech, not with the high-tech, duh. A single shot can melt every molecule in a fully grown human. There aren't many batteries, though, so you can't fire it. Oh, there aren't any. I can't read. Self-destructing cassette. Once you record a message onto this, it sets up a chemical reaction that will destroy the tape a few seconds after it's played. For the fucking spies here, I guess. Antique doll. A porcelain doll. Due to the exquisite craftsmanship of the doll and its clothing, many people still collect and prize them to this very day. Golden airplane, that's what that is, I guess. It sort of looks like an airplane? I don't know. A golden sculpture said to represent a plane or spaceship. It was found in ruins in Colombia dated around 1000 CE, indicating that this represents an oop-art. I don't know what that means. Oh, moon rock, not a steak. It still looks sort of like it could be a steak. A rock taken from the Sea of Tranquility on the moon by the astronauts on Apollo 11. Its composition is apparently unusual for where it was found. ... Oh. Millennium Prize problems. What? These 7 important mathematical problems were posed by the Clay Mathematics Institute with a reward of $1 million for each one solved. Ooh. The Fun Plane! That's where I want to go! The newest popular portable game system. It has a high-def touchscreen and can also play music and videos, making for the perfect all-in-one media machine. Project Zombie. A mature game designed for the Fun Plane where a former runaway model takes zombies as slaves in a post-apocalyptic world. It's been out of print for a while. Oh. Oh god, there's so much. The second button? Vice. A tool used to grip and stabilize materials like metal to shape and fix it. Somehow, just the name conveys a strong sense of power. Sacred Tree Spring, the branch from a Sakai tree, commonly used in Shinto rituals. It serves as a connection between humans and the gods. Oblat. A thin, edible film made from starch. It's commonly used as a candy wrapper, but also helps cover up the taste of bitter medicine. Oh. I had no idea that's what it would have been. Voice-changing bow tie. This originally belonged to a detective who has the body of a child but the mind of a genius. The bow tie lets its user speak in a variety of voices. If fax. It is a fax machine, oh shit! Used to distribute a full-length novel based on what the world would look like if all of someone's dreams came true. Aww. Cat Dog Magazine. You might think it has to do with pets, but it's more related to beds. It's just a guide for junior high and high school students to help with their, physical health. Oh, I don't need to know about that. Meteorite arrowhead. An arrowhead discovered in some ancient ruins. Fashioned from meteorite, they say that getting pierced by it will give you the power to see demons. Oh my god, fucking stab me with that. I want to see demons. Chin drill. Okay, so it's a drill with the Easter Island head? A fashion accessory that allows you to equip a drill on your chin. It's said to represent the idea of spiral energy. What the fuck is this? What does that mean? Red costume. Jump into this and you'll feel like you can support the world. It resembles some kind of Yeti creature. That's weird. Alright, I never read this either. Proof that you've cleared Chapter 2. It's Mondo's old trench coat, which has the name of the country's greatest biker gang leader embroidered on it. Well, rip Mondo. Alright, that was a fucking mouthful. Let's save. Leave this area. Absolutely. We're gonna go hang out with Hina because we can give her some donut. Some donut? Alright. Oh, why did it start me right here? Jesus. Okay, well, we know she's not in a room anywhere, so we need to find her. Oh, those are stairs up to the 4th floor. That's not where we need to go. You know, I'm learning that it's easier if you just ignore the right stick. You can kind of just use the left stick for everything. And it doesn't make it any harder to navigate. Which is stupid, but okay. Hey, Hina, what's up?
Okay.
The opposite of possible isn't impossible. It's challenge. That's a quote from the famous baseball player Jackie Robinson. And we have to remember, this is just a challenge. We can't give up. Should I talk to Hina for a while? Absolutely spend some time with Hina. Okay, you want to go for a walk? I don't care where to. Although no matter where we go, we're still stuck in this stupid school. Yeah, I know, girl, I know. Hina and I walked aimlessly around the school. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Hina a present? Absolutely. Where are those fucking flotation donuts? There they are. What? I can keep this, right? Right? Yay, ultra stoked. Seeing Hina so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Hey, Makoto. I'm so tired. Yeah, you look pretty tired. What happened?
Well...
I woke up earlier than normal this morning, so I decided to do a push-up, sit-up, and squat set. I ended doing 1,000 of each. Whoa! 1,000 of each? Holy shit, girl. Well, that would explain it. I'm tired, so tired. I want something sweet. I want those things you get when you mix flour, sugar, butter, and eggs, then deep fry them. A funnel cake? So what Hina's looking for is flour, sugar, something, and deep fry them. I mean, that would be a donut, right? Oh, I know. You want some donuts, don't you? Don't tell anyone, but there's actually a bunch of frozen donuts in the warehouse.
Okay.
Throw those in the microwave for a few seconds and just imagine. Imagine the warm chewiness of that donut. You know what I'm saying, right? You'd eat the crap out of that, right? You really do love donuts, huh?
Just a second.
Is there anyone who doesn't? Who on earth? No, who in the whole universe can say they hate donuts? There's a difference between loving donuts and like... There's a difference between not loving donuts and hating donuts. Like, that's not the same thing, Hina. Think about the sensation of biting into a donut. First, the sweetness floods your mouth. Then the soft dough cushions you. Next, you get a hint of egg and butter, right? Your whole body starts to melt. I mean, you shouldn't taste the egg in the donut. That's not how that works. The butter, sure, you can kind of taste the fat and the richness from it, but you're not tasting the egg in the dough. That's a donut that's not made right. You feel like you're falling into the center of the donut itself. When people talk about the donut effective, that's what they're talking about. That's not a thing. Donut effective? What? That's absolutely not true. I can't take it anymore. I'm drooling like Niagara Falls over here. Get out of my way, Makoto, or I got an uppercut with your name on it. I'm not in the way. Wait for me, God of Donuts. Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. Whenever I'm around her, I feel like I'm soaking in the essence of human vitality. Hina's report card has been updated. Your maximum... Oh, man, does she give me anything other than skill points? Like, fuck, girl. After I watched her run off, I went back to my room. Alright, what time is it? Is it nighttime? Is it bedtime? Is it hangout time? Can we hang out? I still have some time. I feel like I'm wasting my time sitting around here. I should go look around. Alright, so we're gonna hang out with someone. Who do we want to... I haven't hung out with Kyoko yet. Let's find Kyoko. There's Kyoko. Why is everyone on this floor, actually? That scares me. You're not Kyoko. Oh, hey. How are you doing, Jack? So, how about this weather? Gotcha, we have no idea what the weather is! Is it really a good idea to hang out with Genocide Jack? I'll see who else is around. You keep doing you. Just run on out of here. Oh, hey, you're who I'm looking for. Want to hang out? We haven't hung out yet. You seem cool. What's the matter? Why are you bouncing around like a little rabbit? Don't you have anything to do? Should I talk to Kyoko for a while? Let's spend some time with Kyoko. There's no reason to decline, and I'm not the type to decline anyway. Besides, I find myself more and more intrigued by someone like you. Oh! Well, someone, it seems like, our crime-solving skills with very, very heavy assistance from her has piqued her interest. Anyway, I spent some time with Kyoko. Kyoko and I grew a little closer. Hello guys. Hey, Koala. Hey, that medic guy. How are you doing? Would you like to give Kyoko a present? Absolutely, I'd love to give Kyoko a present. Alright. You probably like coffee.
What?
How did you know I was interested in this? I fucking knew it. You're an enigma, Makoto Naegi. Seeing Kyoko so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. How are you, that medic guy? Did I ask that? Or I can't remember if I asked that. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But how are you? Are you scared, Makoto? Huh?
Hey.
Being trapped in a place like this. Who wouldn't be? Of course I'm scared being trapped in this insane school. Ah, that's good. That's good?
So...
Fear is proof that your imagination is functioning. I mean... I get what you're saying, but... Doing good. Glad I can watch the live stream today. Yeah, it's nice to see you here. You had to go to work early yesterday, right? or late. I don't know. I stream at such a weird time. I have no idea what anyone's doing. Frankly, I feel bad for anyone who can't feel fear. Without imagination, you can never deduce which action to take next. But what about you? You seem totally calm. You don't act afraid at all.
Wrong.
I'm scared too, of course. I simply hide my emotions. There's no advantage to be gained from letting others see how you feel. Kyoko's weird, but like a good weird. She is like a good weird. She's also, I've talked about this before, she's so far been the only person who hasn't been useless. Oh, Jesus, hold on. There is a big-ass spider on my desk. Just you get out of there. That scared the shit out of me. Okay, well, I don't know where it went. I just flung it off my desk with a piece of paper. So, I mean, if I die, you know what happened. If that spider that's probably perfectly safe and harmless kills me. What was I talking about? You hide, huh?
Correct.
What I mean is, I'm not as foolishly open as you are. Well, thanks. Foolishly open?
Listen.
Also, the fear I experience is a little different from yours, I imagine. Huh? What do you mean?
So...
You're afraid of what you might lose, right?
Correct.
But I'm afraid of what I've already lost. Rip Spidey. I don't know that he died. Because I have no idea what happened to him after I flung him with a piece of paper. I'm also assuming it's a him. Could be... Oh. Oh, no, he didn't die. I don't think. Maybe? I saw him on the floor, and I poked him with the paper, and he just kind of vanished. Okay, well, hopefully it has a nice night. It's like 6:20 p.m. for me here, so the timing's great. Oh, okay, yeah, it's 3:20 a.m. where I am right now, so yeah, I just stream at a weird time for where I live. I'm sorry, I don't understand. I know. She didn't bother answering any further. She just turned and...
Goodbye.
No, well, there she goes. With that, she was gone. Well, we're still getting to know each other. Maybe we'll talk more next time. I don't think I understand her at all yet. Nice. Well, that's okay. Man, all I'm getting is skill points. I've gotten so many skill point increases and so few skills. Once we're all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. I'm guessing that's gonna be, Monokuma.
As such, soon the door. Okay then.
Alright, well. Nighttime already. I guess I'll just go to bed. Yeah, that seems like a good thing to do. Alright, some Monokuma Theater. Happy New Day! I'm the kind of guy, I don't want to celebrate a new year, I want to celebrate the dawn of every new day. Because every new day deserves celebrating. So...
Once again, Happy New Day!
Alright, you get a lot of skill points unless you min-max your dates with people? Fair enough. I've been avoiding researching things about this game because I want to, you know, I want to play it blind. At least on stream. And then after I beat it on stream, I might... Doesn't matter much for the trial part of the game, still a breeze. Yeah, I know.
And nighttime is get ready to...
I know it's not that... It hasn't been that important for me, the skills I do have, but they're nice to have. I'd better get to the dining hall. Alright, well... First we're gonna save. Because I got 2 different skill point increases yesterday. Go me. Alright, dining hall, right? Let's see what everyone's up to. Oh, hey, everyone.
Oh.
Taka and Kyoko are not here today.
You know?
Kyoko's still on guard duty, probably. I have no idea about Taka. May as well just forget about that guy.
So...
You don't have to get so mad.
You know?
They're rivals in love. What are you gonna do? Yeah, they're in love with a fucking computer. Don't put me at the same level as that virgin! I might catch his virginity! Okay, don't be such a fucking dick. Virginity's not that, like, who cares? You're fucking high schoolers. Shut up. Nah, my guess is you're already infected. I mean, aren't you technically born infected? Like, wait, can you really catch it? I don't think Hina knows what virginity means. Stop being vulgar. Let's eat breakfast. Sorry, Celeste. But as soon as my hands approached my food... Oh, okay, well, I know who that is. Huh? That voice! The doors to the dining hall exploded open and a figure appeared. Yeah, that would be who it is.
So in the end...
So it's you, Genocide Jack, and...
That's enough.
Don't bother asking why we arrived at the same time. The answer should be obvious. We fucked.
Yep.
I'll give you a hint. I'm wearing... Oh. I don't think anyone wanted to know about your red lingerie. Hold on a second. You... What's your top power, like... What the hell? 35, 22, 33. You start out big on top and try to look thinner down south. Oh, Jesus. That's what she means by power lover. Look at your millins. They're seriously gargantuan. Do you dunk them in milk every night or something? Or, what? What? I don't think she knows how bodies work. You're starting to freak me out.
No forgiveness!
If you lay a finger on Hina, I will show you no mercy. In the world where Toko and basic bitch fuck, I shudder to imagine what their kids would be like. Well, I'm sure we don't have to worry about that. So, what do you want? Surely you're not here to join us for breakfast.
Naturally.
Of course not. I came to hear a story. A story? A story that nobody's bothered to tell me yet. Are you talking about alter ego? Sorry, but we can't talk about that right now.
What?
Why not? Because of certain circumstances. Up till now, you haven't given a crap about anything, and now you're all concerned? I don't buy it.
It's all clear.
I've just made a decision. When we get out of here, I'm going to feed you your body to the vultures. What kind of messed up dictator are you?
What?
But isn't this a democracy? Or would you exclude those who don't fit into your tyrannical majority? Byakuya, you're a fucking idiot. You volunteered to be out of the loop. And now you're offended that you're out of the loop? That's not what we're doing.
That's fine.
Well, whatever. If nothing else, tell me what's going on with Taka. When I saw him yesterday, I happened to notice something seemed off. His hair was white, so I was curious.
Indeed.
Taka has become utterly loose. Okay, Celeste, let's talk about what you mean by become utterly useless. That implies he wasn't already. And I take issue with that. Celeste, you don't have to say it like that. He's always been useless.
I see.
Did his spirit collapse or something? Was he unable to withstand this environment? He also volunteered to murder someone eventually. He did. And then he fucked up a crime scene because he's, like, an idiot. But whatever. Those men who clothe themselves in the cheap fabric of justice are often the first to fall. But perhaps that will make things all the more interesting. Interesting.
Such ignorance.
Let me leave you with a bit of advice. Don't come to rely on false camaraderie, or you'll reap its bitter reward.
What the heck?
That's why you came, to give us that amazing advice? It seems I am unwelcome here. Then I'll grant your desire and remove myself. It's like, you wouldn't be unwelcome here if you weren't such a dick, dude.
Yes.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Stop talking.
And you don't need to come with me.
Yep.
You don't have to play hard to get, master. You can just play hard. Oh. This is the the non-crazy happiest she's ever looked, and that's what she says? That doesn't make any sense. No, it makes sense, Byakuya. You're just a little too dense to get it. Byakuya started to slowly back out of the room. He started picking up speed, and soon he was sprinting out of the dining hall. Well, there he goes. He ran away? So now he's running hard to get. I see. Wait. Oh, there she goes. So at the end there, what was that all about? Just now, Byakuya was like, maybe he's the mean guy who starts acting different or getting all flustered when things change. Guess so. Well, that was a weird event, and I'm still offended that Celeste implied Taka had some usefulness before. Those of us left in the dining hall finished our breakfast, then went back to our rooms. All right, hello room. What to do today? Free time. All right, I have another donut, so let's hang out with Hina again. Wherever she may be. That's not Hina. You're not Hina. Although I also want to hang out with you today because I have more coffee. Whoops. First floor, second floor, third floor. Okay, well, Hina, you're on the third floor. I'll find you eventually, Hina. Oh, that's the art room. I don't want to go in there. Come on, where are you? Is she in the same spot as before, which is like as far away as she can get? No, she's not. So I ran right past her at some point. Oh. How did you get here and I didn't... Am I blind? Okay.
Okay.
Even if it's hard, you have to endure. Endure, endure.
Well...
That's a quote from the famous marathon runner Samuel Wanjiru. Wanjiru? I don't know. But every person's endurance has a limit. Should I talk to Hina for a while? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think we need a change of pace. And when I think change of pace,
You got it.
I can only think 50 laps in the pool. How is that a change of pace? Unpopular opinion, Hina is bubbly, but she gets very little character development besides the sporty hairhead. I would agree with that, but a lot of these characters have not really gotten much development, to be fair. I don't think she's the only character to get not much development, at least so far. I changed my pace with Hina in the pool. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Hina a present? Absolutely. What would you like to give her? I have more donuts. What? I can keep this, right? Right? Yay, ultra stoked! Seeing Hina so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Ugh, so hungry.
Please.
Makoto, help me. I'm hungry. What am I supposed to do? I need food. Anything. I don't care if it's a stack of paper. I need food. That's okay. A stack of paper is not food. Why don't you just eat some more donuts? I can't. That's my secret weapon for emergencies only. If I kept gorging on something with that many calories, I'd get fat in no time. So even she cares about that kind of thing. Well, she is an athlete.
But...
Besides, I don't want anything sugary. Right now I want a salty snack. Like potato chips? Like ramen. How is that a snack?
You got it all
Huh?
wrong.
How is it not? I mean, ramen is a meal, technically. But speaking of which, what's your favorite kind of ramen? Show you, without a doubt.
You got it.
Ah, good choice. Definitely the most refreshing option. What about you, Hina? You're worried about calories and all, so...
Okay.
I'm a pork-tastic tonkotsu girl through and through. Well, gee, that's a specific... You don't care about calories at all. The key element of any tonkatsu ramen is the butter and the extra fat. So you're okay with all that oil? Ugh, talking about it is just making me even hungrier. Maybe it's time, maybe I can make it to the dining hall. Are you sure though? I mean, a bowl of ramen has way more calories than a donut. That's kind of true.
This.
Who says stuff like that? Are you a real man or aren't you? I mean, what? What, are you afraid? Afraid of ramen? No, you're pathetic, Makoto. I'm ashamed to know you. Are you still Hina?
Just a sec.
Shut up! Get out of my way. I'm gonna show you what a real man looks like. Or are you gonna stand in my way and suffer the fist-based consequences? No, I have no intention of getting in your way. Then don't! If you don't do this now, when am I ever gonna get another... Oh, if I don't do this now, when am I ever gonna get another chance? Crying out like a starving raven, Hina ran off at a dangerous clip toward the... What? She ran off at a dangerous clip towards the kitchen. What does that mean? I mean, I get what they're trying to say, but what they actually said doesn't make any sense. When it comes to food, Hina is terrifying. Hina's report card. Yay, I got a skill from Hina. Extraordinary focus. That's all I wanted. I learned my lesson and made my way back to my room. Alright. I still have some time. I can't just sit around doing nothing. Alright. We need to find... Not you, not you, not you. Okay. Why did I... Well, you're who I wanted to find, so that was actually kind of a nice... That was a very nice... Fist-based consequences is legit something I say in real life. Did you need something from me? Should I talk to Kyoko for a while? Absolutely, I have so much coffee. I suppose a change of pace is necessary sometimes. You know, Kyoko, you're not the first person to say that to me today.
That's fine.
Fine then, why don't we take a little break? I spent some time with Kyoko doing nothing in particular. Kyoko and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give her a present? Absolutely. What would I like to give her? I'd like to give her more of this coffee because I have more of it.
Thank you.
Thank you. This really means a lot to me. Seeing Kyoko so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Quiet as ever. I guess she doesn't like to waste her words. Hey, Kyoko.
And?
If you're expecting a conversation, don't. There's no need for it. But, I mean, don't you think talking is important? I feel like if we're gonna get out of here, we all need to be on the same page. And to do that, we need to get to know each other. You could certainly make the argument that forming friendships may help prevent killings.
So...
But are you asking for some kind of deep connection? Huh?
Because...
You could just be deceiving us, pretending to be everyone's everyone's friend so you can gather information. No, that's not...
Why?
Well then, let's do a quick test, shall we? Test?
That's right.
If you're as gung-ho on friendship as you claim, this should be an easy question. Oh, okay, so I just have to answer your question, is that it?
So then...
Are you ready? You consider Hina one of your friends, yes?
And?
If that's true, what's her ultimate ability? Well, that's an easy one. Hina's ultimate ability, she's training for the Olympics, and she has a really nice body. She's a swimming. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, of course.
Correct.
Well, asked and answered.
It would seem...
Then your pleas of camaraderie are true. I mean, that was a bad question if you're trying to... I'm worried you might be lying to me. What is this basic fact about another person here? Of course! Yes, of course. Such a foolishly open person as you could never lie. Everyone would know right away. Again with that foolishly open stuff.
So then...
Okay then, as promised. What would you like to know about me? Oh, let's see. What school did you used to go to before you came here?
So...
Before I came here? Hold up. Everyone's e-handbook has that detail? Yeah, that's also true. That's a very good point. I guess I was living abroad. Abroad? Was it an exchange program, or do your parents work overseas or something? My parents? I suppose? Why all the question marks? Anyway, okay, so she was living abroad because of her dad's job. Makoto, she did not say that. You just at no point did she talk about her dad. So what kind of work does he do? Foreign government? Top secret clearance? She's lying to me. Like, she never talks with this much, question in her tone. More question marks? Okay, so he does top secret work for other government... Makoto, you're a fucking moron. All I can think of is... Assassin?
Whew.
I kept up my end of the deal.
Goodbye.
That should be enough, right? I'm leaving now. She left without even waiting for a reply. She's so full of mystery. And hearing what she had to say just added even more mystery on top of everything. I mean, she said almost no information, and then you just made up random bullshit. Kyoko's report card. Your max... Oh, damn it. Once we're all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. What time is it? Is it nighttime? Is it night? Nighttime. Huh? There's something by the door. What? This piece of paper looks like someone must have slipped it under my door. Meet in the dining hall. The handwriting is really good. But to want to meet up so suddenly, who wrote it and why? What's the point of calling me out like this? I'm kind of nervous, but there's no way I can't check it out now. I mean, you could just go to bed, like, just a nice little snooze. Leave the area, I mean, yeah. Who wants to meet?
Yo,
Oh, Makoto. Hiro? Then the letter I found in my room.
you know?
Yup, I wrote it. Your handwriting is really nice. Well, I was always taught that if you had bad penmanship, a ghost would come and haunt you. Who told you that? No, who taught you that? Thank you, Makoto. And why did you want to meet with me? Oh, I just did what Kyoko asked me. Kyoko?
Actually,
I'm just an errand boy on this. Anyway, what do you say to a late night bath session? Is he hitting on me? Huh?
you know?
Okay, let's do it. No, I was totally lost because I'm stupid and forgot where the computer was. Hiro grabbed me by the shoulder, pulled me close, and whispered into my ear.
For serious.
You're cute. No, oh, it's all an act, so the mastermind won't notice. Everyone's waiting in the bathhouse. What? Then, did Alter Ego finish his search? You got it, Hiro. Let's go take a dip together. I was probably louder than I needed to be, but me and Hiro hurried to the dressing room. Haha, I'm a bad actor and my name's Makoto. Oh, hi. Taka, looking great again. As soon as I got to the dressing room, an angry voice echoed out. Hey, you! How long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the good little boys and girls. Shut up. What did you say? You want me to make you cry, little girl? Taka, he seems to be even worse off than I'd heard. Well, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe he's finally starting to grow a personality. Oh shit. Byakuya fucking throwing shade. What? You got a lot of poop falling out of that mouth of yours, you know that? God, I really hate the less vulgar version of Mondo, because it just sounds dumb. How rude! A maggot like you has no right to speak that way to our heaven-sent master. God, Toko, come on!
Oh,
You're back to your normal gloomy self? I can hardly keep track at this point. Shut up! Well, anyway, everyone's here, right? And then my messenger duty is complete.
Hey,
You wanted us all to meet here, right, Kyoko? So, what are we all doing here?
How about that?
Isn't it obvious? It's gotta have something to do with Alter Ego, right?
that's right.
Yeah, totally. Did he finally find a clue? What is it? A way out? The mastermind's true identity? Alright, well. Do you want to speak some sense to me, or do I have to interact with the computer? Oh! It's gone. Gone? I came here a little earlier to check up on things, and that's when I discovered Alter Ego, the laptop, has disappeared. What?
No way.
You're kidding, right?
Oh.
Huh? What? She's gone? Oh my god, did Hifumi or Taka take the fucking computer? You can't be fudging serious! What did you do with him? Was it the mastermind? Did they finally notice what we were up to?
Wrong.
I'd told the Alter Ego to yell if he didn't I can't read. I'd told Alter Ego to yell if anyone he didn't recognize appeared. Nani? Yeah. If it was the mastermind, I'm sure he would have alerted us.
Well.
Maybe we just missed it?
however,
I was in the laundry room right next door all day. There's no way I wouldn't have heard it. But if it wasn't the mastermind, then the solution to this particular mystery is obvious. It could only have been him. Mr. Ishimaru, you stole her, didn't you? What? I'm the ultimate moral compass. I would never do something like that. I don't think it counts when you say it about yourself like that. You're the suspicious one here. You're nothing but a big, jiggling sack of fat. Shows what you know. This isn't my true form. I still have 3 more transformations left. God, I hate both of you. Wait, I mean, it wasn't me. Everyone knows you're the thief. No one knows anything like that. Shut up, Hifumi. Wrong! It's you!
You're serious.
Well, I'm sure it was one of you, so whoever did it, just hurry up and confess.
Wrong.
No, there's no way either one of them did it. Huh? Why not?
So...
I told Alter Ego to yell if either Taka or Hifumi came into the dressing room. What? It was a countermeasure against the clear danger that one of them might come for it. But I never heard any yell.
Indeed.
Exactly, which means it wasn't them.
But
Then who was it?
So that's
The fundamental circumstances are becoming clear. If it wasn't the mastermind and it wasn't Taka or Hifumi, then quite simply it was someone else. Makoto, Celeste, Sakura, Hino, Toko, or myself. One of us must be the thief.
That's terrible.
Why would any of us want to steal Alter Ego? How about this for a reason? There's a traitor among us. Huh? One of us is working for the mastermind. A spy. And that's the one who stole Alter Ego. Can you deny the possibility? It can't be. I've actually been thinking for some time now that there might be a spy among us. The mastermind brought someone in to help keep things moving smoothly. A spy for the mastermind? A traitor? No, it's impossible. Something that horrible. There's no way. What? Why do you not speak? Are you struck silent by your inability to comprehend such a possibility? I don't care. I don't care who. Someone, anyone, save her. Please, rescue her. I'm begging you. I just want to see her smiling face again.
damn it.
Same here. Oh, he's not doing too hot. I mean, his eyes look like they might literally be on fire, but he also looks a little bit like he's melting. How many times do they have to kill bro before they're happy? I'll beg. I'll scrape my head across the ground. Just please give him back.
So,
And this is pretty messed up. But still, I think I kind of get how they feel.
At the very least.
I think Alter Ego is most likely still safe, for the moment at least.
Yes,
If they
indeed.
wanted to destroy it, they wouldn't have taken it. They would have done it right here.
I see.
So you're saying whoever did it has something else in mind for him? Something else?
Damn it.
That doesn't matter. Nothing else matters. No matter what it takes, I'm gonna get him back. That's my promise as a man.
I swear
I will save her!
Oh my god, I hate both of them.
This is as such. Soon the doors to the... Okay then. Sweet.
I just realized Monokuma's already given us like the incentive of $10 million, hasn't he? I completely forgot about that. I was so tired when I was playing this yesterday.
There is nothing to be done.
It is unfortunate, but we'll have to leave the search for tomorrow. For now, everyone get some sleep. How can you be so casual? We don't have time to wait around. What good are you if you're too tired? You'll be much more effective after a good night's sleep. Who gives a crap about effective? We're talking about our feelings here.
Calm
You're an
down.
idiot. Anything we do at night brings a higher chance of the mastermind noticing us. Celeste is right. We should begin our investigation tomorrow morning. What do you think, Makoto? I agree with you. Why is my opinion important? If we run around tonight in a panic, the mastermind is sure to notice, and we won't get anything done. Taka, Hifumi, I know how you feel right now. Well, I don't, because you're both insane, but it's best if, just for tonight, you can try to endure it. Neither of them are
This
doing
is
too hot.
fine.
It's been like 2 or 3 days of free time by this point. I think pretty easy to forget the cash was offered at all. Well, yeah, that's true, but like, also, I'm just so used to both cases before this. As soon as Monokuma did anything as an incentive, like a body appeared the next day. And I forgot that, like, at the beginning of this chapter, he's like, here's $10 million. So, like, I was really tired when I was playing this yesterday. That's why I only streamed like an hour and a half yesterday, because I just could not, like, I was about to fall asleep at my desk. We'll begin our search for Alter Ego in the morning. And you should think about what I said. Someone may very well be spying for the mastermind. Alter ego, gone as quickly as he appeared. We'd finally discovered some small measure of hope, but even that was taken away from us, and we couldn't even put up a fight. We were given hope, and then when that hope was taken away, despair. It's just like what the mastermind is doing to us. Then, could it really be true? Whoever stole Alter Ego, could they really be working for the mastermind? If that's true... No, it can't be. There's no way! I didn't even realize I'd yelled that out loud. The scary thing isn't the idea of someone spying on us. What's really scary is the idea that we're starting to doubt each other again. That scares me more than anything. Damn it! I threw myself into bed, trying to shake off all those unsettling thoughts. Before long, I fell into a restless sleep. Oh, give me more theater. Do it, game. Oh, yes. Murder is a word whose definition changes with time, with place, with society. If murder is evidence of abnormality, then all of history's greatest heroes must have been abnormal.
Sometimes the murders that people forgive are way more abnormal than the ones they don't.
I mean, you want to back up that claim? Like, I get what you're trying to say, but give me some evidence. Morning time?
Good morning, get ready to...
Ah, another beautiful day, I assure. Today, we have to look for Alter Ego. Okay, first things first, to the dining hall. Why am I saying that out loud? I found myself in surprisingly high spirits and hurried to the dining hall. But when I found out what was waiting for me there... Uh-oh. Oh, 3 people. Is this it? What happened to the others? Aren't they coming? There were only 3 people in the dining hall. Sakura, Hina, and Kyoko. So, including me. Only 4 people? God, this is why I hate people who take their sweet time with everything.
However,
Anyway, let's wait a little while longer for the others. Uh-oh. So we decided to wait in case anyone else showed up. But no matter how long we waited... So, it's 8 o'clock. We've been waiting here a full hour. Why haven't the others come?
'Cause, I mean...
Hero and Celeste have never missed a day. Till now. And I'm really worried about is... And what I'm really worried about is Hifumi and Taka. They were more eager than anyone to look for Alter Ego. And they're not here.
It can't
Something must have happened. Uh-huh?
be. Would seem...
I was careless. I was too distracted by Alter Ego. But Monokuma gave us a motive. There's no way something wouldn't happen eventually. Monokuma's motive? Look at all those monies.
$10 million! I've prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's 10 million bucks! 10 million smackaroos!
Does anyone ever call just like a single dollar a smackaroo? I've never heard that. I mean, I almost never hear that word, but...
It's like totally wowie, wow, wow, am I right?
But I only ever hear it for like gigantic sums of money. Don't tell me someone did something for money. That's what I wanted to say, but I didn't bother. I already understood. I understood, and I hated that I did. You can never really know another person completely. Anything can happen here, and you can't consider it strange. Not really.
Hey.
We need to go look for the people who never showed up. Okay, let's go track them down. Without another word, we left the dining hall.
Hey.
And no one says wowie wow wow either. Yeah, well, I mean, that one I give to Monokuma just being Monokuma. That's a very in-character thing for him to say. We can cover more ground if we split up. Sakura, you go check the dorms. Make sure to check all of our rooms. Makoto, you check the first floor of the school. Meanwhile, I'll check the second floor.
Okay.
Okay then, I guess I'll check the third floor.
Anyway.
Don't take any risks. If anything happens, call for help right away.
But...
I really hope nothing happens. So do I. Oh, I forgot to check the nurse's office. Fuck! Anxiety was written across each of our faces as we went our separate ways. Without hesitating, I rushed to the first floor of the school. First place I'm gonna go is the nurse's office. Okay, I need to look around the first floor. Mostly because I haven't seen the nurse's office yet, so... There's a body in here, I swear to God. Hey, no bodies. Also, like, nothing to interact with. Holy shit. It's a normal trash can. A refrigerator in the nurse's office. They must use it to keep drugs and stuff cold. Hey, a coin. Hooray. What does it say? Oh, it just says information. Okay. Well, this is a pretty boring room. Glad I checked it out. Leave the area, yes. Alright. Now I can actually explore. Oh. So I can't look in the gym, even though it's on the first floor. Like, what are you doing, Makoto? Good God, Makoto, you're dull. Of all the equipment he looks at the fridge and the trash can. I know, right? And like, he's just like, oh, someone come here. What? That was Hina. She's supposed to be checking the third floor. There's no time to think. I was running for the stairs before I knew what was happening. Well, she found a body. I flew up the stairs leading to the third floor. Right away, I saw her standing there in the hallway.
Please!
Makoto! Hina, what's wrong? It's awful. The rec room door was open, and when I looked inside, I saw... The fun begins. What did you see? I'd better get the others, right? I'm gonna go get them. You go on ahead, Makoto. Before I could say anything, she was rushing downstairs. The rec room? What did she see in there? By this point, I was used to acting without thinking, so without thinking, I leapt into the rec room. The first thing I saw when I got in the rec room was... Oh, she doesn't look too hot. It was Celeste, and she was hurt. Why did you scream, though, Hina? Also, what's this? What is this? It's some kind of wooden hammer or something. Pretty strange. It says Justice 1 Hammer? There's some writing on the head. Justice Hammer 1? Okay. That's the hammer he attacked me with. I barely managed to avoid the blow, but I stumbled and fell. Now I curse my lack of daily exercise. So you were attacked? With this? Justice Hammer 1? Let's see who attacked her. Makoto. Celeste, what happened? I was stupid. I got attacked. Attacked? By who? I'm not sure. Some sort of strange man. Strange man? A suspicious person whose existence is so unusual, I can't help but call him strange. Without a doubt, it was some sort of strange, suspicious individual. Can you not be so fucking vague? There's like 5 people here. Okay, there's not. There's more than that, but... And that man attacked me with the hammer on the ground there. Makoto! Celeste!
Okay.
I found Sakura! What? Celeste, what on earth happened here? Apparently she was attacked by some kind of strange man. A strange man? Tell us everything you can remember, Celeste. Be as detailed as you can. Well, I woke up this morning a little before 7 a.m. Nighttime was not over yet, but I knew it was about to end, so I decided it would be okay if I decided to take a stroll around the first floor. I understand now that was a mistake. Anyway, this is where I first saw the strange man. I was immediately wary of him. He was obviously suspicious, so I decided to follow after him in secret. As I followed, I saw him go into the rec room. I tried to peek through the gap in the door, which is when he noticed me and that's when you were attacked? It happened after 7 a.m., just after nighttime had ended. So, if it happened just after 7 o'clock, then that was just about an hour ago, right when we were all meeting in the dining hall. The attack caused me to lose consciousness, which would mean I was unconscious for about an hour.
But
Well, I'm just glad you weren't hurt too badly. That's because I begged and groveled for my life. You did?
As for
I
me,
told him I would do anything if he spared me. Oh, her face looks fine now. I offered to lick his boots, whatever it took.
I see.
So you were willing to throw away all your pride.
indeed.
It is a necessary skill for survival. Anyway, the important thing now is that we go search for the suspicious individual. If we do not hurry, this could become a serious problem. Celeste, what do you mean a serious problem? When I looked in the rec room, I saw the suspicious man was not alone. He had with him Hifumi. Hifumi? And after he attacked me, he dragged Hifumi away.
What?
You mean Hifumi was kidnapped?
Um,
Shouldn't we start looking for him then? Listen, Celeste, did anything in particular stand out about this strange guy? Did anything stand out? Well, rather than trying to explain it, it would probably be faster if I simply showed you. Show us?
indeed.
This is Hifumi's hand-me-down. His digital camera. Oh yeah, I forgot about the camera. You don't mean...
Actually,
I was able to photograph the suspicious individual without him realizing it. Seriously? Let's see it. I would tell you not to be shocked, but I fear it would do you no good. With that strange comment in mind, we all looked at the camera. I need a minute. You know, there were lots of things I was expecting. This isn't one of them. Okay. Well, you were definitely right about the strange part. Their face is totally covered. Is that a robot costume? As I said, a very strange and suspicious individual, yes? So this weird robot guy dragged Hifumi away? And I took this right after being attacked. In other words, a full hour ago, which is why if we don't hurry, it could become a serious problem.
I see.
I believe I understand what happened. Well, no. There's much I don't understand, but expectations subverted. What is that emote? You use it a lot. Hugbee's Hope. So you, I mean, never mind. I don't know who Hugbee's is, but I like that emote. But the point is, someone dressed like that dragged Hifumi away. And it happened over an hour ago. This is bad. We have to hurry. Celeste, do you know where this mysterious man went?
let's see.
When they left the rec room, they headed left.
I see.
So if that's true, they were headed towards the stairs, leading down to the second floor. It's a character from Danganronpa 2. Oh, okay. Then he must be down there, right? The second floor, that's where Kyoko was supposed to be. Huh? Speaking of which, why isn't Kyoko here? He'll be more relevant in the future? Fair enough. Sorry, I didn't have time to go look for her.
This is bad.
If the strange man did head to the second floor, Kyoko might run into him. We have to hurry! Kyoko's in danger! As soon as the words were out of my mouth, we all rushed out of the room and down to the second floor. Hey, you two!
What?
What's going on? What's all this fuss? Yeah, you guys playing a game or something? Does it freaking look like we're playing a game? Listen, have either of you seen Kyoko or Hifumi? Nope, sure haven't. Are they on this floor? We just got here ourselves. I heard some kind of uproar, so I came running. What's my phone ringing for? Oh, that's what it's ringing for. Nothing important right now. I heard, yeah. So we came here together.
Stop talking.
No, you're just stalking me. Anyway, can you guys help us look for Hifumi?
What?
Why? What happened? There's no time now. We'll explain later. Well, fine. Sounds like something interesting is going on. Hifumi! Kyoko! If you can hear me, say something! Her voice echoed down the hall in vain.
Oh,
Did you hear something? Maybe. I think it came from the library.
okay.
The library? Okay, let's go! We ran to the library as fast as our legs would carry us. When we opened the door to the library... Oh. It hurts. It hurts. We found Hifumi seriously injured. Are you okay? I'm glad to see you're still alive. It's super bad, though. Look at all the blood.
What?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now. What are you talking about? Yeah, well, there's a hammer. It's a hammer, just like the one Celeste was attacked with in the rec room, but this one is Justice Hammer 2? And on top of that, this one's actually a little bigger than the first one. He attacked me with that hammer. He bonked me right on the head with it.
Well...
A hammer that big, I'm surprised you're still okay. I'm not okay. Look at all this blood.
Hey,
Protein helps heal wounds, you know. Would you like some? I have never heard of such a thing. Are you sure it isn't just you? Alright. Well, Koala, on the bright side, Robo just did what you've been wanting to do since Hifumi came on screen. Not since he came on screen, since he started talking. To be fair, right? When you just saw him, it's like, okay, he looks kind of like a nerd guy, but whatever. But then he starts talking and says really perverted and inappropriate things about every female in the game, and you're like, dude, stop. That guy was Robo Justice.
Indeed.
This Robo Justice you are referring to is this, is it not?
What the hell am I
RJ.
looking at?
Same. This is the one that attacked Celeste and Hifumi. Isn't that right, Hifumi? Yeah, that's him. I'm sure of it.
Unforgivable!
Robo Justice.
It can't be.
Robo Justice, huh?
damn.
This just keeps getting stranger. Oh. It's him. A robot of justice, huh? Now things are really starting to get exciting. What kind of special moves does it have? Can it fly? Can it combine? No.
What?
Well, thanks for that, just that little interlude, Monokuma. Yeah, okay. Why is he here?
Are you okay
Let
with
us not
this?
concern ourselves with him. What we need to do now is get Hifumi to the nurse's office right away. Whatever else we do, he needs to be treated as soon as possible.
Yeah.
You're right, let's go. Thanks, everyone. I'd like to point out we still haven't found Kyoko. So we moved Hifumi to the nurse's office on the first floor so he could take care of his injuries. How you feeling, Hifumi? You want me to take a look at you? I'm okay. I think it stopped bleeding. I'm still kind of dizzy, though.
So
Perhaps
then,
you should rest here a while.
I...
Yeah, good idea.
Well then.
The rest of us should head back to looking for that mystery assailant.
Yes,
Indeed, before another victim appears. The Justice Hammers seem to have been increasing in size. First one, and now two.
So in other words,
If there's a Justice Hammer 3, we can only assume it's even bigger than the first two. If you got hit with anything bigger than that, you'd be dead for sure. Tell us what happened to you, Hifumi. Well, I woke up early this morning and started looking for alter ego ahead of everyone else. I went to the third floor, and that's where a strange costume man attacked me. And that must be what I witnessed around 7 this morning. After that, he dragged me to the library, and whack! Down came the hammer. That must have been 30 or 40 minutes ago? Around 7:30, in other words. We would have still been in the dining hall. Which means Hina, Sakura, and I were together, and Kyoko was still with us. So we all have alibis. I was in the laundry room doing my laundry. His black underwear is as black as the pitch black darkness of the blackest night.
what?
Why do you know that? Isn't it obvious? 'Cause I was peeking. Anyway, so that means Byakuya and Toko were together at the time, meaning they also have alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked are the only two we haven't seen yet. Hiro and Taka. That's it, right?
Very strange.
By the way, what happened to Kyoko? I haven't seen her anywhere. Oh yeah, she was supposed to be checking the second floor, but I didn't see her up there at all. Where could she have disappeared to? She disappeared, huh? What a strange woman.
So that's
She might be exactly as I suspected. Hold on. Kyoko was with us in the dining hall when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked, so I'm not talking about who attacked them. Huh?
In other words,
I'm referring to what we talked about last night. Who the mastermind spy might be. Are you saying Kyoko's working with the mastermind? That's not possible. I also definitely don't believe that.
what?
Isn't it? This woman, who seems almost eager to handle dead bodies, hasn't even revealed her true identity.
Hey,
Save this discussion for later. Right now, we need to focus on finding the suspicious individual.
Okay.
Yeah, if we don't hurry, there's only gonna be more victims. That might be why Kyoko and Tako and Hiro haven't shown up yet. She's right. We have to do something about that mystery man first. Don't worry about me. I'll catch up with you guys after I rest for a bit. Understood. Take care of yourself.
well then.
Okay, let's go. So whoever that is running around, why are they wearing that weird costume? Don't bother looking for a reason from a deviant.
What to do?
So what are we gonna do? Split up and look around? Our opponent is very dangerous. We don't know what they're capable of, even here.
What?
What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs. Really? Up on the second floor, then? You bastard, you won't get away from me. We all shot toward the stairs. He must be around here somewhere. Let's split up and corner him.
Well,
But don't take any chances. As soon as you find him, call out and I'll come running.
Oh,
Okay, but what should we yell?
just a second.
Anything, it doesn't matter.
So
Then is ha okay?
What are you saying?
Ha or doya or whatever you want. Just yell loud enough so we can hear you. Doya? I've never heard such a reaction. Okay, whatever. Just hurry up and start looking, okay? Let's go. Hey, Mr. Robot, where are you hiding? If you don't come out, we're gonna decommission ya. We spread out in every direction to track down the costumed suspect. To the pool. Oh, it actually lets me go in the pool. I didn't think it would let me. I thought it would be like with the gym earlier when it's like, you can't go here. Alright, this was a waste of time. Man, there's so many rooms to the pool. Alright. Get right on it. Okay. That strange cry. That had to be Celeste. It came from the floor above. She's on the third floor. I sprinted up to the third floor.
Everyone.
Over here, everyone. Everyone who heard the scream had come running.
Just a second.
Celeste, what's wrong?
What?
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. He must be down this hall. Come on, let's go. What is it now? Oh. Well, bye, Jack. Huh? Whoa, it's really true. But that doesn't matter right now. Oh, that was Hifumi. What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been... Hifumi? He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
What?
What about the suspect? We've gone to all this trouble to capture him, right? Then why don't we split into two groups?
It's all clear.
I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting.
So
Very well.
then-
Then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I'll leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Sakura, and Byakuya.
so then.
We'll handle it. Just go take care of Hifumi. Okay, you guys be careful. With that, we split into two groups. Me, Celeste, and Hina all ran downstairs to the first floor.
Just a second.
He's in the nurse's office. Let's go. Is he dead in here? We stormed into the nurse's office, and what greeted us was a world of dripping crimson. Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, he's very dead. Everything was covered in red, or pink. And at the center of all this red was... Hifumi?
No!
Ooh. It looks like something very bad has happened. I certainly was not expecting this, because I'm kind of stupid. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered. Really? Why?
No way.
Murdered? You're not serious, are you? He's not really dead, is he? Yeah, he is, because 3 of us just found the body.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Well, shit. What the? That was the body discovery announcement. The body discovery announcement. When 3 or more people discover a body after a murder, that's what plays. Okay. And since we just heard it, that means... It must mean Hifumi. Someone killed him. One of us. One of us? And look at that. When Celeste said that, she pointed to something. Something on the floor. That had been a hammer. Something that had also been on the floor after the last 2 surprise attacks. Another hammer. Justice Hammer 3. And it's even bigger than the other 2. Just as I suspected. 1 strike from that, and you're finished. And the killer. There can be no doubt. The suspicious individual, going by what Hifumi called him. The culprit must be Robo-Justice. Whoever's hiding in that costume is the one that killed Hifumi. But, wait. You saw him on the 3rd floor, right? Running back into the hall. So, how did he end up in the nurse's office? You're not saying they, like, teleported or something, right?
Are you okay with
We can
this?
figure that part out later. Right now, we have to tell the others. You're right.
So
Then, shall we go? Hina, snap out of it. Are you okay, Hina? Sorry, I'm not sure I can move right now. I'm feeling kinda... This is a problem. We can't just leave Hina here alone. Okay then, I'll go get everyone. You stay here with Hina. Very well. I leave it to you then. Okay, I'll be back soon. I tried to sound confident and upbeat, but I still hadn't stopped trembling from what I'd just been through. Everyone else is already on the 3rd floor. I have to hurry. This is where everyone was chasing after the suspicious individual. Where was he headed? Celeste, what's wrong? Okay. No, I get it, guys. We just... Further down into the hallway. Wait, which direction? He ran off going further down the hallway. Way into the back of the hallway? Did she mean behind me or forward? I'm not sure. I'll just check here first. Despair Squadron. Oh, look at all those Monokumas. But yeah, this isn't where I want to be. I'll try this other one. So the thing that made me getting tired of this... Oh. Well, draw him like one of your French girls. Woodley is now hosting me with 1 viewer. Hey, Woodley, thank you very much. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I'm looking for a robot. Okay, come on, turn. Have a good stream. Well, thank you very much. You're up early, although... No, yeah, you are up early. It's 3:20 for you. Or up late. I'm not really sure which one. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. Alright, let's try the art room. Anyway, what I was saying is what makes me suspicious is that we split into 2 different groups of 3s, so is it possible that both groups found a body? Oh, hey. I found where the hammers came from. There are wooden mallets hanging on the wall. If I had to guess, I'd say they used them for making sculptures. There's also a lot of them missing. You're about to pass out, LOL? Oh, alright. Have a good night, man. So yeah, you're up late, not up early. Leave the area, yes. Okay. So where could he still be? But yeah, enjoy the game. I'll make sure to check out the videos. Oh yeah, thanks, man. All the VODs are on, yeah, all the VODs are on Twitch, and they'll eventually go on YouTube. But YouTube's behind Twitch by a decent margin, so... But yeah, they're all highlighted on Twitch, so they'll be there until Twitch decides to not save highlights. Which hopefully never happens. Here's... Oh, that door's open. That's new. As far as I can tell, there's nobody here, but still, I feel some kind of presence. Yeah, I'm sure I can feel someone's presence. This presence... Is it coming from over there, in the back? I leapt through the doorway, and when I did, I found another... Oh, I fucking knew it! The second nightmare of the day was waiting there to greet me. I fucking knew it! There, in a pool of his own blood, was Taka, dead. Deadly lifetime. I fucking knew it, because we split into 2 different groups of 3. Hifumi's body, discovered in the nurse's office. And Taka's body, discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to 2 nightmares, one right after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare in this reality is this reality, the reality I have to face every day. But still, why is this happening? Oh. Toko's doing great. Is this 4? Another hammer. Now it's Justice Hammer 4, and it's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka, too? Well, neither of them really have much to say, huh? Taka. Damn it! Why did this happen? Toko? Don't tell me. Toko too? Relax. She just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Oh, that's right. When Toko is, Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh? We've tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. It's like he said. I should just leave her alone for now.
However...
But why is it Justice Hammer 4? Huh? Well, what do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, then Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3?
What?
What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me...
What?
Out with it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
What?
Hey! Hifumi's been killed? Yeah,
I see.
which is why you came to get us. Then we'd better go check it out. Of course. Come on, you're just gonna leave this room alone? What are you talking, like... So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed out of the physics lab. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab... Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi's dead, right?
Indeed.
Well, that's not all. It is gone. Huh? What's gone? It has disappeared. It disappeared? Hifumi's body has disappeared. Oh, maybe Hifumi's not dead? What? What are you talking about? It's disappeared? Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here? Everyone, back to the nurse's office. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. Oh, well, that's a missing body. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared? Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for like a minute. And then, when we got back...
Indeed.
This must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're gonna die just like those guys died. I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear.
Why?
First there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken. This is unnatural. Hold on, what do you mean 2 murders?
Hina.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way.
It can't be. Taka too? It can't be. It can't be.
Hina.
Hina, calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might the next target be? Toko? Huh?
What?
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room.
Well,
You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up. I mean, you could pick her up.
huh?
So she's still unconscious?
Damn.
Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? And that annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go? We'd be better off without her. You bastard. Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone stop fighting! Right now, we need to hurry back.
Huh?
I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die.
Damn.
Byakuya, if something's happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you. Huh. I'm sure she'll be fine. We shot out of the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. We got really good cardio that day, going up and down the stairs constantly. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed, and when we got there... Toko! You know, thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed there was something very different here. Another body is fucking gone. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before, and what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? Let the bodies hit the floor. Where are all the bodies? You're right. I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that.
Huh?
Huh? Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well,
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
it is so.
After that, we split up into 2 groups. And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a second. I don't think it's that cut and dry, because I don't trust this game to be that cut and dry. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked, and there's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. I mean, to be fair, she was. Perhaps you are in love? That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi,
Let's see.
which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. It says that there's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule... I'd mince ya! Mince ya without a second thought! Mince ya, grind ya, turn ya into paste! By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish like shrimp or crabs? Thanks, Monokuma, for that interesting little fact. And that tidbit. Just go right back down into the floor. Okay, bye. Indeed.
Let's see.
So, since 2 people have been killed, there's no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I'd said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words,
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it, is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where did she go?
what?
Hey, Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing. Whatever, we need to find those bodies or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then.
Very well, then let us split up and begin searching. But there's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
'Cause, I mean,
I know that. I mean, I think I do, but
Hina.
if you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
Huh?
Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Byakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. Alright, let's save. That's not the save button. I clicked yes to go to the map. Like, it wasn't even... That wasn't just pressing a wrong button. I was on the wrong thing. Okay. I'm gonna see, can I gather clues yet, or... Taka's entire body had disappeared, leaving behind nothing but bloodstain. Nothing but a bloodstain. I don't... Like... I don't think Hiro did it. And the reason I'm saying that is because the game has a habit, and this genre, actually, because the Ace Attorney games did this a lot too, had a habit of forcing the suspicion onto someone that was innocent. That was definitely a thing those games did. So, I'm not convinced that it was Hiro. Oh, hey, you're both in here.
Huh?
Where could the 2 dead bodies have disappeared to?
Damn.
We need to search for the bodies that have disappeared. What happens after that? Huh? The door must be locked. So I'm guessing those 2 might find something in there and then scream and make me come over there because that door was not locked before. Anyone you'd like to indict at the moment, Koala? I'm not sure. What I will say is I'm not as suspicious of of Hiro as the game wants me to be. I'm not suspicious of Kyoko at all. And outside of that, I don't really know. But oh, hello. Makoto.
Come on.
Why are you 2 just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean...
Indeed.
I found them. Hifumi and Taka's bodies had both been hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I've already told Hina and Sakura. Sakura will go on ahead. Their bodies in the repository? What's the repository? No, that's where Toko is. Okay, the art room. Okay. That's what the name of that room is. Okay. I'm unsure of who to be suspicious of, but I'm not as suspicious of Hiro as the game tells me I should be, because that's how this game works. Are the bodies here somewhere? And like I said, I knew. Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. Then I have no choice but to go inside. So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw... The 2 bodies that had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time.
A body has been discovered.
I fucking knew it. One of them wasn't dead.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
And so here we are. Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right. Just hand it over already. Now make sure to investigate with all of your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later!
Well then, now that we've found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know?
That's terrible.
Dead, gone forever. They're never coming back. Awful. This is just all too awful. On one hand, I want to be like, come on, Hina, how are you not used to this yet? On the other hand, it's weird to be like, how are you not used to people just being dead? Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large, wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. This was some world of make-believe that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. This wasn't...
He's alive again?
Fuck me.
Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Hifumi! Wake up!
Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything before I met you all. I met you all.
He phrased that in a really weird way. His memories are all blended together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light. It's reaching out to me like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasuhiro.
His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones? At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hakagure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So in other
And with
words,
that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi. And then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hiro is?
What is this?
If that's true, I can't forgive him. No way I can ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends. Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although, this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this, to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it! Okay. First, I'd better check the Monokuma file, after I stretch. Okay. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could, anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko?
perhaps.
Without a doubt, she has an alibi when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma
Don't be rude. I'm here to
appears!
answer your question. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then.
So are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. Whoops, only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in other
Then we only
words,
need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal.
well,
Okay. Let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened, so just one person?
well now.
That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. So there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
However,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible, but for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, you don't think we should consider a certain someone as suspect just in case? Oh, don't you think? I'm talking about the murderous fiend Genocide Jack. What? I'm offended. Oh, God. When did you? I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl. Milk sack? Why do I gotta be a suspect? Well, I mean, you are. Have you not established that she has a very specific way of killing? So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body. And besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
what are you saying?
It's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
so then.
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure, I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
it's all clear now.
And then that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's gonna be as straightforward as it seems. Okay, so that medic guy. I'll explain the thought that I have right now. I don't think it's Hiro, and I don't think Kyoko has anything to do with it, like they said. I think this case does have an accomplice. I think the accomplice is now dead. It's one of these two. And I think when the first body was found, it was important that we were split into two groups. We don't know which body announcement was the correct one first. And then the second body announcement happened when we all found this room. So that means someone wasn't dead. Someone was faking the first time we found them. And we don't know who it is because we found them at the same time. And then the other dead person was the accomplice. So thinking through that, I have a suspect in mind. But it's not based on much. So I'm not gonna say who I'm suspecting now just because I like your theory. I'm not saying who I'm suspecting based on that because that's just speculation without little. Anyway, have you noticed that his foot, like, look at how his sprite is clipped on the bottom. There's just a straight line where they cut off this sprite. That's interesting. Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Blue tarp has been added. Hifumi's big cold body is laying on the floor. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository, he died so unceremoniously it decided to save on some budget. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. Or if I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling something's different? Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it, his glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? Okay, so Hifumi was the one who was really alive. But who would do that? And why? Hifumi's glasses has been added to the truth bullets section. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the Justice Hammers have been designed using these as a model? I think they were designed using them and paint. Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait, for some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Oh, yeah, okay. That's the hammer that was used to hit Hifumi. Spotless hammer. Yeah, okay. Is there a sink in here? I don't know. That's the hammer that was used to hit Hifumi.
So,
Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? After Hifumi's and Taka's body disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together. And we came right to the repository to, you know, look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked? And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then.
Would you like my help? Sure. Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up in the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo Justice. It also became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office... What's wrong? I saw a shadow, something... Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the second floor where we split up and began searching. Then, right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the third floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the third floor. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off. And then... Hifumi. At that point, we decided to split up into two groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect on the third floor. And when we got back to the nurse's office... Oh, that was Makoto talking. Oops. We found Hifumi's corpse, which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the third floor to tell the others what had happened.
However,
But at that same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room, which means Hifumi's and Taka's body were discovered right around the same time, because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you about Byakuya and Hifumi had been killed, right? And told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Hifumi's body has disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was, in fact, gone. Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room. This can't be happening. Okay. This time, Taka's body had disappeared, so from there we began our search for both of the missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us she'd found the bodies and we all headed to the repository. And there we rediscovered the two bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now.
However,
Looking back, things have certainly... No, that's not up to now. We heard a second body discovery announcement. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. Okay, I want to go see one thing. And it's on the first floor. Can I not fast travel now? Okay, I guess I have to talk to some other people or find some other stuff in here. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. The last thing Hifumi said when he died... Yeah, he said Hiro's name.
So in other words,
And there's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kinda dumb, but do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
what?
And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no. There are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing two people?
What?
Because the rule says if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. But killing two people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on, perhaps? I see. So that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. What's with that attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. If a man is as dumb as he can earn $1 million in 2 years, and there's clearly bigger idiots out there. Yeah, that's true. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he figured something out, but if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? Okay, now can I leave? No. There's only one way in and out of this room, through the door that Hina said was locked before. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from the in the art room. The door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies, and the door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside the room, which is a really bad design when you think about it. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone... The door is in the truth bullets. Okay. Oh, there's more to see in here? Oh. It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at that wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Repository dolly. There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First the nurse's office where Hifumi was found, then the equipment room where Taka was found. Okay. Oh, I can leave now. Cool. I want to check something, and then I'm gonna share my theory. Because I actually, after talking to Sakura, my idea of who the killer is actually reaffirmed. The more I talked to Sakura, the more I was like, I'm very suspicious of the person I was suspecting before. Justice Hammer 3. It's the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. Okay. So what's interesting about this room is how different the bloodstain is here. Because if we look at the bloodstain here... Okay, I can't leave the room. And then if you remember, the bloodstain under Taka was under his whole body. And that's weird. And that kind of makes me think that this bloodstain is not actually from a dead body. So that kind of reaffirms my idea that Hifumi was the accomplice. And I'm very suspicious of her. She's the one I'm very suspicious of right now. Because every detail that happened in the case that's happened so far has been because of something she said. Like, she's the one who got us to leave, like, to go search other floors. She's the one, I'm pretty sure she's the one who told us to take Hifumi to the nurse's office. She's the one who was supposed to be watching Hina in here, and then they mysteriously went to the bathroom. She's the one who found the bodies in the room that was locked. So I think she's the mastermind of this. And that, yeah. And so I think Hifumi killed Taka based on her planning. That's my guess. And then that's the reason why why the door was locked is because Hifumi waited for them to leave this room so he could get up and leave based on her orders. And then he went and moved Taka's body when everyone had come back downstairs to investigate his body, because she's also the one who came and told us that Hifumi's body was missing. So when she told us that, he was hiding. Then when we came down to check this room, he went up and moved Taka's body into the repository, locked the door to wait for her. And then when she came, he opened the door. Okay. That is my guess of what has happened. Let's talk to her. And what are you investigating, Celeste? I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I'm simply going around, seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, huh? When it disappeared, you're supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes,
Correct.
indeed.
Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone? We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then, the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time.
Indeed.
It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Celeste's account. And the thing I was trying to talk about the blood is that notice the blood hasn't pooled. Right? It kind of made that splatter around where his head was and like, I guess near kind of where his arm was. But it didn't pool under him like Taka's did. Also, I just remember now, if you go at Taka's bloodstain, there were the wheel marks. I just thought of that. Our refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. After everything I've been through... Is there blood in this fucking refrigerator? Maybe just a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets here. So I found where the blood came from. It doesn't help me, though. I'm not a vampire. It's just a normal trash can. Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. He wiped the fucking blood off his glasses. It's got some kind of cartoon character on it, but it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth? It's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. Only Makoto the Simpleton will expect drinks in the nurse's fridge. I know, right? But who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either, but I think it might be important. Glasses cleaning cloth. Alright. Is that all there is in here? Yeah, okay. Whoops. That's the wrong button. Oh, I'm on the... Where am I? I wanted to go towards the physics lab, and I just kind of fucked that up because I wasn't thinking. So yeah, did you hear my, my theory, that medic guy? When I was theorizing, I was going the right direction, and then I turned around. God damn it. Alright. Yeah, okay, you can see the wheel marks here. I mean, it was pretty obvious that that trolley had been used to move the body, but there's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here? Probably. Which would mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. Equipment room bloodstain. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. I heard the whole theory and I won't spoil anything. Oh, okay, I just wanted to make sure you heard it, because if you didn't, I would have repeated it. Even with a dolly, there's no way to get up to the 3rd floor. That's still a total mystery. Justice Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. Hey, Jack. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event. Alright, well, you know, good for you. Huh? This tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, and just recently, too. Really? They gave me a coin and not him going, hey, look, a tarp that was used to move a body. Oh, that's useless. Oh, that's useless. Okay. I have to try and find Kyoko at some point. Oh, hello. So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Meet me in the dining hall. This is the note Hero wrote to get us all to meet up. This is the note that Hero wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. It was like last night. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation. Goodbye. Alright. So he said go to Hero's room, but what's waiting for me there? That's a great question. That's not the button I wanted. Well, it will be, but... Map. I need the dorms. Okay. Oh, fuck. Which room's Heroes? No, wrong button. I can use... Oh, he's way over there. God. The door is unlocked. I guess I can go inside. Byakuya did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. I think Blank Slate is starting to get an idea of what happened. Oh, good. I hope he does. This is Hero's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where'd he even get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up, which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? Let's check his bathroom. I soundlessly checked the bathroom. There's nothing in here. It's pretty grungy, though. How does a bathroom even get this dirty? I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and some things made out of, it looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster? Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hero's room. But wait, these blueprints, something about them bothers me. Yeah, the handwriting. Robo Justice blueprints has been added. Yeah, the Robo Justice thing always looked like something Hifumi would have made. Hey, nice bed. It's a normal bed, pretty much just like the one in my room. Leave the area, yeah. Makoto, big news! Big news! What's wrong? We found Kyoko. What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too. Robo Justice? It's Hero wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. To think Hero and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I ran off to the second floor as fast as I could. Kyoko, and...
I mean...
Man, I had the worst day. Hero? How was your day? Hero?
Huh?
Ha!
Oh, hey,
Yeah, duh,
Makoto.
who else would I be? That's a good question. Huh? What? Why do I look like this? What, did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati? Robo Justice finally made his appearance, huh? I guess Kyoko's the one that found him. Okay, Kyoko, what the fuck is going on? I found Hero. He was jammed into the pool room locker. Did they steal his lunch money too? Oh my god. He looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
Don't be mean.
I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something?
What?
That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace. Wow, complete disregard for Hero. Stuff him and leave him.
Wow.
There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't never mind.
It's nothing.
Never mind.
Hey,
More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind?
and?
First of all, Hero, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean...
Oh, well, I mean, I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep, I don't even know how that happened, then I woke up and then here I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume, it pains me just to look at you. Well, I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make this stupid friggin' thing. There's a clasp on the back keeping you from getting it off. Looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hiro out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Whew, free at last. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
So
More to the
then-
point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume. What? Hold on a sec.
Honestly.
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well. Okay, so like, if no one has told her about that at this point, that also raises a lot of suspicions of how do you know?
Is that a-
In other words, it's obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true. I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it be?
And then it's obvious, the one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone. How'd his hair fit in that thing though? Just squish it down. Just squish it right on down.
That's terrible.
Was Hiro. Shall we take him up and shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the
Good idea. Wouldn't want him killing anyone else. Tie me up? Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them. What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake Hiro running around.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costume attacker? I didn't know how to read that sentence for a second. Whoa. How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine. If you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a bit. That's a translation error. It's a translation error because they don't know the idiom in English. It's without missing a beat. Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume. Oh.
See? Look. See how loose it is?
This is a great picture. Her fucking face. Oh my god, this is a great picture.
I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's a pretty big clue. Remember when it was talking about how you'd have to bend over to use the dolly? If you can't bend at the waist in that costume, then you couldn't have pushed the dolly.
That's not
Or
a
put the
very
body
nice
on
thing
it,
to
for that
say.
matter.
I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right?
Oh my, Hina. It looks so funny. Her face is so funny in that picture.
I mean,
I love her.
it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit into this dumb costume.
In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again.
Ah,
Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, see, it's 'cause you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
just a second.
See? I told you it was impossible. You are absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly.
But
Then there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same but fits them.
Honestly,
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
what the heck?
Evidence? You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
just the word.
Who cares? Here's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
That's terrible.
Which is how we know it was him. I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, like, tell me? Robo Justice costume. Let's actually check the specifics of that. Also, I want to check the dolly. Robo Justice costume. No one but Yasuhiro could possibly fit. In addition, anyone wearing it would not be able to see their feet or bend at the waist more than 90 degrees. The dolly was found. The specific dolly has no handles and blood. It's assumed that the same dolly was in the equipment room where Kiyotaka's body was discovered. Okay. She looks like she's lost in thought. I don't think she's in the mood to talk. I'd better leave her alone.
Oh,
I certainly did not expect Hiro and Kyoko to turn up at the same time. Props to the creator of that costume. It must have been no easy task. Yeah. But where has Kyoko been hiding all this time? Easy? Yeah, I knew you meant easy, not east. It's fine. I have no idea.
then
Perhaps she really is working for the mastermind. What else would explain her questionable behavior? But you are quite protective of her, yes? It's because she's helped me out so much until now. If I were the mastermind, that's exactly what I'd do to earn your trust. It's looking more and more like it really was a setup. Thank you. I'm glad. God, he's being smart again. He has moments of being really stupid and then moments of being really smart. There's no talking your way out of this one. You did it. Everyone knows it.
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Hifumi. What? 2 people?
just the
Why are you freaking out? You did it. I did not. Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed,
How about that?
that's it. I know who did it.
So then,
You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right?
I'm at least
Which means
30%
Alter Ego
right.
and Chihiro must have done it. Okay, dude. Like... I had to take a drink. You're an idiot.
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate. Huh? Unfortunate?
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong. I know. That note. Note? Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door, and here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. The last thing I remember is going to the rec room, and then for some reason I fell asleep. The real killer probably drugged me or something. Or bonked him on the head.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So,
No, hold on. He could be onto something. Oh, I guess. It could just be chemicals. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. Really? I told you! Someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me! Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped for so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
You should buy it. Oh yeah, Hiro, someone found a hole and you came running, huh? Oh god.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my, pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure. Please, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck? For serious? His account. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, Hiro. No, it's like I said.
The worst.
Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why. Wait, that's false accusation. Someone help me.
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right? You're right. I need to look for the second suit in that note. Feet don't fail me now. I guess I'd get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Genocide Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away. Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? I want you to help me with the investigation.
it would seem...
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No. To reject me so simply. Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you? He should just tell her no. Like, Jesus. Okay.
Shall we go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we?
Hey,
So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses? I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey,
Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to answer? Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay then, show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. Then I guess we should head that way for now. Where are the stairs up again? They're over here, right? Actually, let's save. That's the wrong button. Every time. I can't do this right. How am I so stupid? Alright, the repository is this way. We have to go through the purple and then through the teal and make it to the gray. The boring, gross gray. I'm an idiot. I'm going to the fucking physics lab. It's in the art room. I'm an idiot. I don't know why I was thinking where Taka's body originally was. Hifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoka seemed to go rigid. But only for a moment.
So then...
Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth. She was so... calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable.
I see.
Makoto, I found something. You did? You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand? He did?
Whew.
Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? Those are some harsh accusations. I could just be stupid. No, that's not it. Anyway, you said he had a watch?
So then...
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? Oh, that's true. It's broken at just after 6 a.m. It most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6?
That's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. How long are you going to keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice? Yeah, that's right. He yelled at me about the time. Although there are clocks all around the school. So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. Broken wristwatch.
However...
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. You're right, there's something white in there.
Makoto.
Can you try and pry it out? Me?
Because...
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited for this kind of manual labor, right? Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice cold was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. Or the ice cold hand, whatever. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. A piece of paper?
Hey,
Was that all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it? Maybe it had writing on it if you didn't fucking tear it.
is that right?
I wonder about that. Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body.
So then...
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he left us a few clues of his own. Taka's scrap of paper. The biggest problem I have right now is how the killer was able to move Hifumi's massive corpse from the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. I just can't see how that's possible. Further, it seems Hifumi died from a blow to the head. He was most likely killed using Justice Hammer 3, which we found in the nurse's office. But when we found his body in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're spotless. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses clean? But who would do that, and why? Oh, I have to talk to her again? So, did you find anything? I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper.
That's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him. Hidden?
Indeed.
He'd stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hid it on purpose, you see? In his pants? Wait, so you...
Why is that?
It was just in his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up. When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like, it better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. A note? I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out this is the note that...
so...
This sounds very familiar. That's it! That's the same thing Hiro said! Then he was telling us the truth!
However...
Although, it's not exactly the same, is it? Last night someone slipped a weird note under my door, and here's what it said. Rec room at 1 a.m. This time is different. Hiro told us that his note said to meet at 1 a.m., but the note they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m. And it's torn! Kind of like it might be the note that was in Taka's hand.
Is that right?
Hold on. Just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. Huh?
So...
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. There's some meaning to part of it being ripped? God, if only we had just found a different piece of torn paper. Could you maybe explain it a little more? Think carefully.
Hey,
Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea.
so then...
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. God, Makoto's dumb! The note Hifumi had has been
Hey.
added, and while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them, so the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
Is that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said is that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where the handbook may play a role. A handbook may play a role? I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I'd better keep it in mind. I'm amazed at Kyoko's determination to get Makoto to think on his own. I would have given up on him after case 1. Yeah, that is a little weird. Okay. So the handbooks clearly had some importance with getting Hiro into the pool. That's all I can really think of. At least right now. E-handbook has been added.
Are you excited?
Oh,
Are
I'm
you
so
pumped?
excited.
It's time for the class trial to begin!
Nice!
Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot.
Will do, buddy.
Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we'd better get going. Okay. Alright, and that is going to be it for today. You know, we did some free time, and then we did the entirety of that investigation, and I have a theory of what happened. That I already have shared with you. Actually, really quick, let's check that e-handbook truth bullet. It's believed that no handbooks were involved in carrying out the murders this time. Okay, whatever. I mean, it's a clue. Like they gave us it as a clue, so it's gonna come up at some point. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. And then tomorrow, probably, I will start with doing this class trial. But yeah, we did the entire investigation. I gave my my theory of what happened with Celeste being a mastermind and Hifumi being her. By the way, another reason I think that is that Hifumi has already shown, like, he'll do things for Celeste. Like, that's been an established thing in this game. Because he's a slut. But anyway, yeah, thank you, that medic guy, for hanging out. I really appreciate it. I know he's not here, but I'd like to thank Woodley for that host once again. He's fast asleep, because that was like an hour ago that he hosted me and said he was going to fall asleep. But, yeah, thank you for hanging out, and tomorrow I'm going to start with the trial. So yeah, I'll talk to you later.